My name is Loretta Collins, mother of Levon Collins. He left to go up the street by his auntie with the bicycle, and the bicycle chain slip. As the bicycle chain slip, his cousin pushy on the bicycle, and he said, "You're going to push me for." She still a pushy, and he come up and she lash she. And he lashed she back. He not left no last. He lashed she back. And then too, she left beat him and so. She take the bicycle and shy on him. So when she take the bicycle and shy on him, he starting for his stomach. She push it down on the ground. When she push it down on the ground, he able to get up. He start crying. You will see them slap him back, so she put on it too. So he start complaining for his stomach. He cried for his stomach. We carry a partner to the hospital 3 times. Then give treatment. Then send you home, same thing. Carry back. Then give treatment again and send you home. And so when we forgot to do an x-ray, animal, we do the x-ray. Come back, then say then see get a heart knock. Pain and stop. Rush it to the hospital. They admit him in ICU. So he there in ICU, I'm a treaty and so thing. Well, he look improved. The doctor say he improve and so for come out in ward. So the incident happened on the 12th. So he go in ward. The 23rd he go in ward. Where he passed away. Start vomit blood. A lot of clot blood.
When he was admitted to the hospital?
Sunday last week. He's done 1 week since he admitted in hospital.
And he passed away when?
He passed away the 23rd.
Yes,
Honestly, when people actually don't take no last, he not take class. He not take no last. He not take class.
And how far from here the incident happened?
Kildonan Village. He left from
Is
here.
it 1 street or 2 streets away?
1 street going up, straight up. He left from here for go up a street by Yanti. So he was going, the incident happened. And he get big people on the dam. I could have, avoid they don't can even pick up and whip and beat him on the foot until me know he would have go home. Yeah.
Can you say if the PM completed?
Yeah, but me ain't go. My father and his 2 sisters ain't go.
What did they say is the
Well, them say he died on shock and hemorrhage. Shock and hemorrhage and he died by it.
What do you want out of this incident?
Well, I need justice because as a parent, I only left with 2 children, 1 girl, 1 boy. And yesterday she passed on the dam. She told to my son say he left. He left to get what his brother get. Just so she turned and tell you that the last one. So like me now as a parent, me I got scared for send me children them out on the street now when I go shop or go anywhere for go and play. Because she's not a good person for the wrong.
Was this incident reported to the police?
Yeah, I reported to him, police station, when the incident happened. They said they come in at the hospital, none said the hospital the next day. And none of them even show up. None. When they call back, they said they had a robbery and they gotta go and thing. So
How do you feel as a mother losing your child in such a tragic incident?
it's so sad because anything I ask Levon for Levon to do, don't he say mommy may not do it, he's so willing. Yeah, he's willing. So willing.
The individual was known to him?
Yeah, he cousin.
Which school he attended?
Kildon Primary School.
And how old was he?
9 years old.
This boy when lay down right there where you sit down there, he just always sit down at the ground. And me said, Nikki, that's how, are you a grown and attack like that? He said, no, mommy. So me hear the thing again and me ask, he said, no, mommy. So me get up on the hammock and me walk go in the kitchen. When me walk go in the kitchen, me pull the fridge door to take out the callaloo. Me hear somebody say, nobody in holla. Right? So when I turn around, two man, one get on mask and one ain't get on mask. And then don't approach inside. And the one with the mask run come to my son from this chair corner here, and the one without the mask got to me in the kitchen. And he told me to pull off this light, shut off the light. And me telling that how we light in working with switch. So he working with the wire and he stand up right and he pull off the wire. When he pull off the wire, he said nobody never holler. And my son called for me and I said, Nick, na holla baby. And he said, what the money there, why you get? So I said, me sell a little bit money. And my money there inside the room in my bag on the barrel. And he said, show me where the money there. So he put the gun on my back and me there walk go in the room. And me take out my black bag and my money went in the apron. And he throw the money, they open the bag and he throw the money. And he take out the money that went in the apron. And he said, what the rest money? And I said, we don't get more money, this is all we get. And he said, that's how, we know you as business people, that's how, give me the rest money. And he pushed the gun back on my back. And then I hear a loud noise, like a bottle explode. They take a bottle, the one outside take a bottle and he pelt it on the wall. The concrete post here, because the bottle been bust. And my daughter, she had her bust, because the police them come and see she with all the blood. And I beg them that how my two children is disabled children, them lying down and I do them nothing. And the other bag, me will get $385,000 inside when me got to pay the installment. And me take it out and me give them, and me tell them that how we not get more money, that is all we have. And then he tell me that how we don't holler. And me not holler, and he ask me what part we get to come out of the back. And me tell him we get the back door. So he can open the back door. And the one when me in the room, he come out. And I hear the wood fall down. And then me call for my son and he said, Mommy, that's how they gone. And then me come up in the room and me start holler and my son run gone, he lock back the back door. And by the time that me call for my husband, and he said that's how we did Scottsboro come in. And he and the police them reached together because he said he calling the police them. And this is not the first time we get robbed, this is the second time we get robbed.
He says they left with 300 something in cash.
I'll close to 700,000 because I've been getting my box on money and the money was me sell from Saturday to yesterday me been getting my apron. I've been supposed to pay 2 installments, one at BM Soat and one at iPad. And all the money we been got home. And today my husband been supposed to go and pay the installment.
So last night, we all know that we had a tragic accident that involved the majority, 99% of the persons were young adults and children from the age of 17, 18 and below, up to 4 years of age. A total of 18 patients were received at the institution last night with different injury, which took us firstly, we had to take the time to classify the patient depending on their injury and so forth, start treatment, initial treatment, and then decide on different conduct appropriate conduct for the patients. Out of the 18 patients last night, 3 of those patients was transferred to GPHC. 2 are below 13, 14 years of age, and the adult who was the driver. The other patients were admitted here. One of those patients had a surgery, an abdominal surgery, last night. She, at this moment, is stable. She's in the ICU, responding well. The other patient, there's the next patient that's also in the HDU, she's stable, but we're still monitoring her to make sure that everything goes well before she can go to the open ward. Out of the 18 patients, the youngest, which is a male, 4 years of age, didn't receive any injury when the test was done, all scan. Mind you that all 18 patients have received CT scan of the head, chest, and abdomen, ultrasound, X-ray, and blood tests. It was a little bit challenging at first, not with the patient, but challenging with the crowd, and people were concerned, so it was challenging. But as time go by, we were able to manage to stay with the patient alone and do what we had to do to make sure that the patient received the best care. I must say that last night, all our staff who are on call and not on call reported on time. That's from the pediatrician, neonatologist, gynecologist, maxillofacial, general surgery, orthopedics, internal med, urology, intensive care. Everyone was here on site to make sure that everyone received the best care. Today, this morning, I must say that the majority of the patient is out of danger, except the 3 from that is in Georgetown presently, and the 1 in ICU and HDU. We had a discussion with the family this morning. Same was done last night at different period of time to ensure that the relative understand what is going on with the patients. We even give briefings to the public for them to understand what was going on. I must say that I'm very pleased with the staff. It was not just the doctors or the nurses, but was the porter, the maids, the security. It was a collective, was a joint activity where everyone was making sure that, as I said, that the patient received the best care. All night, we had received a call from the Ministry of Public Health, the Minister of Education, and other persons from the cabinet and the government, just to ensure that we are okay and that we are receiving all the help that we need. When it comes to materials, when it comes to medication, when it comes to instrument, we had everything on site that would make our work more easy so we can able to manage the patient appropriately.